Hi everyone, it's Michelle and welcome to my very first YouTube video on my channel named Minimalism. So minimalism is a lifestyle I currently aspire to, and I'm still under a lot of practices to be a true minimalist. But I would love to create this channel to share with you more on my progresses, and I hope that together we can live a simple life yet a very meaningful one. A little bit about myself. I study and work in Singapore for 7 years before coming back to Vietnam. So I work full-time as a banker in an international bank. And besides banking and finance as my background during university and my work, my passions are education, running, and reading. So as I did spend quite a bit of time to find out what is my passions, and I think I have done that exercise, and I'm really happy that I found what I love to do besides work. So I'm a mother of two children. My eldest son is nine years old, and my younger daughter is 7 years old. And what else about myself? Let me see. Okay, about my passions. The reason why I love education, I think it's partly from the gene I inherited from my parents. They were both teachers, and since small, I think I was pretty active, and I love sharing with friends. And I think with that combination, I love talking to friends, sharing about my personal experience, and I really hope everyone benefit from what I learned. On running, I did join a few marathons, and I really enjoy running. I feel that when I run, my mind is really free, and my body is rejuvenated, and I feel very refreshed after the run, and that helps me to have even more energy to do more things. On reading, yes, I did pick up reading pretty late when I was started pregnant with my eldest son. At the time, the only way for me to learn about what to do when you are pregnant, or when my kids growing up a little bit, then how do I do parenting, and so on, right? Because you can't really ask much from your parents, because societies nowadays are very much different, and doing what they did before may not work. So I get knowledge from reading, and gradually it became a habit, and subsequently it became an interest. So I didn't really plan to do a lot of reading, but naturally it comes, and I realized I learned a lot from reading. Yep. So in my subsequent YouTube videos, I will talk a little bit more about each of those activities that I have. So let's coming back to minimalism. As I said, the reason why I chose this topic is I think I have gone through a little bit of realization process to grow as a person, and I think if you get the concept of being a minimalist right, it helps you a lot in growing as a person every day. So minimalism is not just about having less things, which is on the material side. Being a minimalist, you don't have to spend so much time to think what to wear today, or what handbag to use, and so on. You just go for you don't have too many options to choose from, and that helps you to lessen the time spent on thinking about those things. That's the starting point of being a minimalist. I got on about this concept about 2-3 years ago when I read a book named Minimalism by the two corporate guys, I think Ryan and Joshua. And they left their corporate jobs, they led a simple life subsequently, and to their surprise, they gained the finance independence even faster. and they feel very fulfilled inside. So this concept intrigued me, and I started to read more about it. Subsequently, I read about Marie Kondo, how do you arrange your house, you know, in very great details, like the way you arrange your wardrobe, the way that you know, put stuff. Is it in a box or is it open space, and so on. So it's a lot of techniques in there that you can refer to. And the more I read on about realization, the more I realize it's more than just stuff, materials. It's also about how you manage relationships with people around you, how you manage your finance, even your phone, you know, the ways, because we keep taking photos every day, or we keep storing data every day, but we don't really you know, make it cleaner and cleaner, so that, you know, you're wasting less time looking for things when you are in need. So yeah, that's what I really want to share about minimalism in my very first video. It's a very fulfilling journey, and it's not just about you know, having less things. The key principle is, you know, when you remove less options for everything, your life will be simpler, and then you have to spend less time making decisions which doesn't add much value for you, but instead you use that time to think about more, you know, positive, more value added thoughts that can make your life even better. And I really want to dedicate this channel to working women, because I myself is a working woman, right? And I realize, you know, we have a lot of things to juggle in our life. We have family, we have kids, you know, maybe your day-to-day cooking has to be done by you, and then you have work, and nowadays expectation for women in all aspects are really going overwhelming. Like at work, you know, there are CEOs, female CEOs. At home, you know, everyone expects the house to be clean, your kids always looks nice and good smell. So those small little things adds a lot of pressure to women, and I think, you know, living a minimalist life will help us a lot in streamlining our life and make it easier. So, and let me explain a little bit why I use English. Definitely I can speak fluent Vietnamese, right? So don't say that, you know, oh, this girl, she's trying to be you know, snobbish, speaking English because she has spent times in overseas. No, it's not about that. I just feel that, you know, I can share more comfortably in English. And of course, you know, subsequently I definitely will use Vietnamese as well, or I will put subtitles to my English videos. I really hope you don't mind the inconvenience, because you know, I spent a lot of effort to have this first video, because I had a lot of hesitation, you know, is this the right thing to do? You know, I have work, why I'm getting on this channel. I have been delaying this for a long while, even though I really like, you know, having a YouTube channel where I can share things to people who are interested in, and at the same time I don't want any conflict with my work. So please bear with me. I can definitely speak Vietnamese later on in subsequent videos when I feel, you know, more confident and so on. So please bear with me, okay? So that's it for my very first video. I really hope you are more or less eager to listen to my next video, and I haven't decided yet what it is about. So that's it for now, and thank you. Bye.